Thank you, sir. Discussing the very important issue of the day, the topic of the day, matric results. Hanging out with counselling psychologist Astrid Martalas, who's here to give our former matrics counselling and advice on how to deal with things. They prefer being referred to as former matrics of Westerford High. Jess, Molly, Uze, and Idan. Molly, you had a question to ask Astrid, did you?
I did. Well, I'm actually going to the cricket today to sort of escape, you know, the family expectations. And I was wondering how we're supposed to be dealing with the, I'm sure it's inadvertent, but the pressure put on us by our parents' expectations and sort of what they should be doing as well.
Yeah.
Yes. Thank you very much for that question. It's very important. I believe that parents, and I'm a parent myself, have only one obligation, and that is to love your child unconditionally. The good with the bad. So, if your child did exceedingly well, you must be careful not to treat that child as a trophy child and walk around with your trophy showing off. And if the child did bad or worse than expected, you need to talk to your child, keep the lines of communication open, because we know that due to the importance of the matric results, children often become depressed. And as a parent, you need to be vigilant. You need to look out for changes in behavior, changes in eating and sleeping patterns, the child withdrawing, and you need to seek professional help.
Yeah. Well, speaking of keeping the lines of communication open, ours are open too. 08391333728. Give us a call if you have a question. So earlier on, we were talking about a gap year as a possibility. Some people are thinking of studying further, and some people possibly even finding their first jobs already, straight out of matric. What are the merits of each, would you say, are possibly good things, so as to maybe encourage parents to say, you know, if your child wants to do this, it's okay?
Yes, I spoke earlier about the merits of a constructive gap year and how that helps you to mature emotionally and to possibly clarify for yourself what you really want to do after school. And then the unconstructive gap year where you just lie around at home, which is, I think, what most parents think a gap year is. But if you're planning to study and you're not sure what you really want to be one day, because very few people know, I think there are two important things. One is that there's no such thing as one man, one job, once. You can do one thing and change your mind after a few years and become something else. So you're not caught by that first qualification, I studied to be this, and now I have to be this, and that's all I can be. So if you're not sure what profession you want to follow, do a more general course.
Oh, and of course, some parents out there are faced with the challenge of their children saying, but Mom, I want to become a surfer because it's my passion. Just like Graham. I'm sure you were one of those kids, weren't you, Graham? All right, listen, Graham will tell us about that a bit later on. Right now, let's take a quick ad break. We'll be right back.